Hi, this is Knit Locally, and we're doing a video with the Sassy Cardigan, and we're going to talk about how to do the mattress stitch and set in sleeves. So what I'm also going to talk about is, in our last video you saw blocking and why that's really important. Here you can see this sleeve is done, but it's not been blocked yet. And you see how it curls? It just makes it much more difficult to seam up if it's curling like this. This is my sleeve that you saw in the last video that's actually been blocked, and see how it lays much flatter if we're laying them side by side. And this is why I tend to block pieces before I try and seam them up. So I am going to seam up with our mattress stitch. Okay, so what we want to start with is, if you're thinking ahead considerably, you can actually leave a very long tail, which will give you the ability to mattress seam this all the way up. I did not do that. I was not thinking ahead. But the first thing I want to do is I want to fold my sleeves over, and I want to mark up here how far I want to go. And I just give myself a mark on either side. And much like if you're a sewer at all, when you have a long seam like this, what I like to do is just use either my locking stitch markers, or if you're a quilter, you can use your clips, and it just gives you, making sure one's not going to be longer than the other. So we just do that here. Okay, now that everything is the same width, length, okay, now we can start. So what I do is I thread my needle, and mattress stitch, if you can see here, what I've done just gives us a really clean seam that is almost seamless. You can't really tell. And then inside you have your selvage edges. So that's what we're going to create here on the sleeve. So what I do is I take my end, and see, this is my selvage edge that we generally slipped, and you will see here there are two little yarns. You want to put it underneath there. I leave my tail, or the length in the middle, pretty long to begin with. I want to go up under these two. So see where this started? You want to use that again. Go up under those two. And just like a shoe, you go back and forth. Up under here, you do two again. You come out where you went in. Or you go in where you came out, sorry. So here you go in where you came out, and see that V? You're going to pick up those two lines. So you're going to go up underneath there, and we'll do one more. Go up underneath here. Okay, and now, see how we have this created? So what I do is I pull from here and cinch it up, and then I pull this one, and it's just opposite back and forth. Pull these pretty quickly. And then you've got that seam all cinched up right there. And you just keep going up forward. If you need to add more yarn, go ahead. I just repeat back a couple stitches to really weave it in, but otherwise that's what you do.